Building downtown. Building downtown.
Hey, it's the Building Downtown. You can follow us on social media at the Building DT. You can follow and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts from. I'm your host, Jason Kelly. You can follow me at JKellyMMA. You can follow my co-host, Kirill Kasatskiy, at Apostle Raps. And you can follow my other co-host, Amy Barton, at Ames Bell. So tonight, keeping up with the KOTD Grand Prix, which you can follow or see every Sunday live on Twitch for free. The guest we have tonight is the captain of the East Division of the KOTD Grand Prix. But if that's your introduction to this man, you need to shut your mouth and open your ears, because you're in for a history lesson on not only battle rap, but hip-hop in general. If you are a longtime fan of battle rap, I can almost guarantee there's been a point in your life where you've been watching a battle, you've paused it, looked at your buddy, pointed at the screen, and said, "Look at that fucking guy's reaction right there." He's waving the flag. He's so Nostradamus, repping BK all day. Poison Pen, welcome to the Building Downtown, my man.
What's the word? Yes, I'm from Nostradamus, man. You got to rep it, bro. I'm chilling, man. How you feeling? What's the word?
Doing good, man. I'm glad we got this done finally, even though it was planned for yesterday and we had internet problems and so many other problems. It's only been like a 24-hour wait, but it seems like it's been a build-up going on for fucking years to me. I don't know if you guys been on YouTube this evening either. YouTube went down, so I'm here watching YouTube, okay, like an hour and a half ago or so, right? And I'm just getting ready for fucking the interview with Penn. Had internet problems yesterday. YouTube stops working. I'm like, not again. I start going to other websites. They're working and shit. Went right to Twitter, fucking checked it out, and I was like, okay, it's YouTube. Thank God. Fuck YouTube. I can live without YouTube.
Fucking Russian hackers.
Russian hackers, exactly. It's your people, Krill.
Right.
So, Penn, I mean, the talk of the town in this tournament, you pulled it out. You pulled out with Ice-T, okay? And the Immortal Technique, that's dope. Tretch is dope. But what about Blase? What happened? I know you didn't know. I was the guy you were fucking talking to that day on Facebook about that.
Yeah, that was you, right?
Yeah.
Not a funny,
so what's up, man? When the East is in the house.
Oh my God, it's danger.
Yeah.
I was trying to bring him through, y'all. I was in the hood, man. I take long walks. That's something I do just to clear my mind. And I was just walking through Brooklyn, and I was walking down Fulton Street, and who the hell was in the whip? You know what I mean? He was, yo, Penn, I'm looking, and it was Blase. It was out loud. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh shit. And I'm just like, yo, Fam, you know I'm doing something. You know what I mean? I invited him through and all of that. And I'm like, bro, you have to be there. The East is in the house, bro. You have to be there, man. we couldn't schedule it, so I had to make a substitution to bring Ice-T out instead. You know what I'm saying?
That's not a bad substitute.
No, you know what? On a side note, I used to live off Fulton.
Fulton what?
Fulton Franklin.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm on Fulton every day. You know what I mean? Those my stomping grounds. You was on Fulton. Wow. When were you on Fulton and Franklin?
Like not very long ago, like 2.5 years ago, and then I was down in Flatbush for a couple of years.
Okay, because I lived on Green. You know what I mean? So yeah. Listen, this is I'm born and raised out here, so yeah.
I was on Lefferts. Between classes and Lefferts Place.
Oh, you on Lefferts Place?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. My friend has a bar that she just opened up on the corner of crossing between Fulton and Lefferts.
Okay, yeah, that's a 2-second walk for me. No, Jason was like, he's walking in the rain, and I was like, I'm gonna ask him where he was walking.
Yeah, you know what used to be the restaurant, used to be the Lions Den restaurant on Claflin. Yeah, it's my friend's spot now. It's called Tatanka's Tincture Bar or whatever. So yeah, that's one of our spots. I've been there all the time. I'm there like all the time, you know.
I mean, is it open right now?
It probably is. It probably is. I was there a few days ago.
I saw Cuomo made some kind of announcement today, so I wondered if shit was shutting down again.
Now, well, our cases, I mean, it's going up all over the place. I mean, you know, United States got the cooties and shit, but we're not doing as bad as we were before. So I mean, you know, as far as the shutdowns and everything, we're still pretty regular as far as, you know, the businesses are still open.
Toronto's all shut down around here.
Yeah, we still weren't like having large gatherings anyway, so, you know.
Oh, you might not have been to Crown Heights in a minute then, huh?
Are you talking about the Orthodox folks over there?
Not just them, but like that whole area was on fire.
Well, you're talking about for when Biden won the election.
Well, no, I'm also talking about COVID. It was that and my zip code when I was in Flatbush that were like fucking danger zones because people wouldn't do the hell they were supposed to do.
Now, it was Crown Heights, Williamsburg, like a couple of Bedford and everything. Those are like the red zones and stuff. A lot of people don't agree with the mask mandates and all of that stuff. So,
right,
you know, numbers are doing what they do over there. Yeah, it's kind of it's serious, man. But you know, we still gotta do what we gotta do to get up out of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
All you can do.
Yeah.
So in the best transition ever in the history of radio, back to Ice-T. How the fuck did that come about, man?
Sorry.
You start talking neighborhood shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, shit switch up, you know?
Yeah, I'm in a different country. What the fuck would I know?
Man, so anyway, back to what you were saying. My fault, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, Ice-T. Obviously, that shocked the shit out of everyone. We've had Direct on twice now. We've been bugging the shit out of him. I told him he has to pull up with Andre Benjamin to beat that shit, and he agrees that would be his end all be all guest down in the South. But I guess we're out of the South down in the West for the rest of it. But the Ice-T shit, I mean, the blase, the Tretch, the technique, all that makes sense, right? You pulled up some boot camp guys, that makes sense, but Ice-T, he's West Coast. He's from the 80s. Did you meet him on a set of Law and Order? Were you a bad guy on there? Where the fuck did that connection come from?
Well, see, the funny thing is, Ice-T, yeah, he's a West Coast legend, but he's been on Law and Order for the past 20 years. He's been out here for since probably early 2000s, late 90s. He's been out here probably the majority of my life. That's the funny thing, because even though he's a West Coast artist, he's been out here forever, and he's been on a New York TV show for 20 years. So he's been out and about, and plus throughout the touring and everything, I linked up with Ice-T years ago through my brother Immortal Technique. Everybody knows that's my right hand man. Mm-hmm. So if you guys are familiar with Immortal Technique, you already know what time it is. So him and Immortal Technique and Ice-T are very cool, and Ice is a real he's a hip hopper to the core. You know what I mean? This Ice-T was every element. Ice-T was breakdancing. Ice-T was in the freaking breaking movie. Ice-T was Ice-T was around this hip hop from its inception, and he's still a big, big, big fan and supporter. So, and I just reached out to him pull up. You know what I'm saying? And it was no politics, no nothing. That's the big homie, man. I got a lot of friends throughout my travels in this independent music thing, and Technique put the bug in his ear, so he pulled up because him and Technique are super, super close. So he was like, "Y'all pull up, you pull up." So they pulled up, and then the funny thing is, as soon as the event started, he was just like, "Yo, where'd you find these guys?" I'm like, "Bro, we've been curating this for years. You understand what I'm saying? We know where to go. We know who to talk to. We're some of the best scouts in the world. You feel me? That's why we're able to do this." And he was just like, "Yo, I'm sold. Anytime you do an event, I'm there. As long as I'm not busy, I'm there. Just give me a call." So Ice is all the way in. You know what I'm saying? He loves my brother Jay Murda, but Murda's a crib. You feel me? So Ice he was heavy on that Christmas thing. So they got that in common. The guys performed. He get them little. He chop up game with him and stuff. You know what I mean? He's as appreciative as the MCs that are there performing. And that's dope, man, because it's full circle. You know what I mean? It shows. You know what I mean? A lot of people tend to alienate the older hip hop generation, and I'm like, yo, bro, that makes no sense. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We gotta keep this going, which is why I do what I do. I pass my game on to my younger days. You know what I'm saying? And you see, Ice-T passing it to me. I'm passing it. It's a circle. It's a circle of life. So you know what I'm saying? It's just good that we have people that understand those aesthetics, because I respect my elders, you know what I'm saying? And they could put us on the things that we weren't aware of, you know what I mean? So I don't shut down all I'm not gonna say all the old school or the true school artists or the artists from the 80s and 90s. Like, I embrace them as long as they open minded to accept what we doing. Like, I love it, bro. And I'm a hip hop nerd. You feel me? Like, I come from the video music. You know what I mean? I used to collect my magazines and everything. So, you know, I was a dude that used to buy CDs and read the back of them and then call up the label and shit. Like, I was that dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of those read the credits guys. You feel me? So, like, you know, I've always just been all in with everything I do. So it's just dope to have you know, the big homies that feel the exact same way and just keep this shit rolling, you know?
Well, I mean, you're putting the other divisions to shame with these guests here, though, Pin.
What happened?
I said you're putting the other divisions to shame here with all these guests, though.
I mean, that's on them. I mean, you know, it's all a collaborative effort. It's all love. But I mean, end of the day, anything that I'm directly involved in is like, you know, my influence is gonna show, and that you know, that element of it comes with me being a part of it. You know, people gravitate towards me. I have a rapport with a myriad of different artists and stuff. You know, I've been around for a while. I have a good relationship with a lot of people. So, you know, it's you know, I help out the other divisions as well. I was trying to get, you said Andre Benjamin. I was going to have Killer Mike pull up to the South, but they was Mike and Track Star, but they were on the road and stuff, you know. But you know, I got friends. What can I say, man? They like to support me. I like to support them. I just appreciate that I have friends that some people are fans of, you know.
Mm-hmm. What were Tretch's thoughts on being there at a live event?
Yo, Tretch, it's wild because first of all, we were in Jersey, so you know, respect to the big bro Tretch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were in his state. He pulled me to the side and he started telling us a story. Like, these guys are like breaking the top of the game with everybody, myself included. Like, I'm a fan too. Like, I may have a rapport with them, but I grew up listening to Tretch. You feel me? Like, like everybody else did. So it's still a different dynamic. And he told us that him and Ice-T met at a battle. I mean, obviously Ice-T was always the big homie. Ice-T is like, I don't even know, you know, how old he is, but you know, obviously Ice-T is almost everybody's big homie. And he's talking about how he met Tretch when Tretch was battling at like the new music seminar in like the late 80s, early 90s. Like before Naughty by Nature was even a thing. He was like, I met him at a battle. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. You see how the circle still, you know what I mean? Still, how it still goes on. So for them to come in and chop up into everyone else is dope. Tretch is telling us how he lost to a chick. I can't remember the girl's name, but he gave us a name. He said, yo, this girl beat him. But you know, but he was telling us the whole situation, how he lost the battle, but you know what I mean? But Ice-T and him was still vibing with him, and I mean, look, Tretch became, you know, a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, Naughty by Nature, one of the biggest groups ever.
Yeah, and I always felt too that Vin Rock kind of got overshadowed by, because Tretch was so goddamn good. But if you listen to Vin was fucking dope.
No doubt.
That was the best little comment ever. Shit.
Respect to Vin too, man. You know, I never.
Vin was dope, man. Vin had some alright shit.
Listen, I love Naughty by Nature records when I was growing up. That's I'll say that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Vinny said, "You chilling with the titty feeling villain." Listen, I like to feel titties too, so Vin is a goat. You feel me? So, I'm a titty feeling villain myself. You feel me?
Are you pulling up with a guest in the West? Or are you leaving that on them? Are you pulling up the Tupac hologram, or like what do you got in your pocket for that one?
If I head out there, it depends on who's in town. It depends on who's in town, and I'll make my calls from there. It's crazy. The last time I saw Nipsey, rest in peace, we were on the same flight to LA to Los Angeles. This is like about 6-7 months before he was murdered and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Nipsey, like me and Nip, we know each other for years. People don't know everyone's relationships, but I hosted when Nipsey was on when he first got signed to Sony, like when he was like 19, 20, with the crisscross, with the Hussle in the House and all of that stuff. He was on Sony, and he came out to New York and did SOBs. He did SOBs, and they booked me to host the event. I host events, not just battle stuff. I do everything, hip hop stuff. So I hosted the event. So I got it with Nip. You know what I'm saying? I got it with all his with his whole shit and all of that. And we had a good time and all. And he was young. He was like 19, 20 at the time. And did the show. It was dope. SOBs is a smaller venue. And then I took these motherfuckers club hopping afterwards. We went to Envy. We went to like a few spots in the city. But I never really kept up with Nick. Like I seen him, we would say what's up, but we didn't have like, I didn't call him on the phone and shit like that. I'm not like that's my friend like that. But we had numerous encounters throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? And then as he progressed and stuff, it's cool for me to look at people and be like, that's dope. I had an encounter with him. I'm glad he's doing well. I don't expect people to. A lot of times, I don't expect people to. A lot of people have selective memories. I'll just say that. A lot of people remember when it's convenient for them to remember. You know what I mean? And some people are just funny like that. So when I see people that I haven't seen in years, like if we don't have like an everyday rapport, like I'll gauge our greeting by how you approach. Like you know what I'm saying? So this funny thing, I was running to I was late for my flight, so I'm running to the gate. It was a Virgin flight. I was running to the gate in the airport. And so I'm not paying attention to nobody who's around me. So I'm running straight to the gate. And they're about to close the gate. There's like a few people left in line. I get to the gate. And I'm like, so I'm huffing and puffing. I'm fat. I'm just running and shit. I'm all peeing and shit like a fucking dog in the summer. And we see there's like a group of dudes, on the side, but I'm not paying attention. I'm just trying not to miss the flight. So then this dude just slaps me in the chest, whack, like not hard, but like, like a what's up slap, like. So I look, and Nip is like probably like Nip is like probably 2-3 inches taller than me. He's like probably like 6'4". He's a tall guy. So he's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, oh shit, what up? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, Nip, what's good on your pen? And I'm like, and so the funny thing is, first of all, I didn't even I didn't pay attention. I didn't even know he was there. And then on top of that, I haven't spoken to this dude in probably at least 3-4 years. So it's not like, so like I said, sometimes people forget. Sometimes you see somebody be like, there's people that I went to school with or known since high school or whatever, like known like personal situation. I'm not going to mention those names because they're actually very famous. And I bump into them and like I was in the studio with them when they were recording their album with platinum producers. Like, and then when I bump into them in Miami, motherfuckers literally looked at me like they didn't know who the fuck I was. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I knew you in high school. Like, but like people like this. I'm not gonna mention no names. R&B singers and shit like that, but whatever. But so yeah, so when he greeted me, I was like, oh shit, like okay, you ain't funny. You're like, you ain't funny style. Like, you every time I see you, it's the same. So we just started talking and shit like it was good. And he had just actually he was out here. He had just shot the what's called the video, the rap niggas video, the first single off the Victory Lap.
That was shot in New York.
He shot parts of it in the Hamptons. He shot part of it by the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And
it's a dope record.
Yeah, it's a dope ass video.
Yeah.
It's funny, like you said before, but I see just to jump in real quick here about been in New York because SVU, Law and Order. I don't know if you ever watched the show Suits, but it takes place in New York City. You can clearly fucking see the CN Tower throughout many episodes in that show.
That's not New York.
Okay, sorry, you could carry on.
But yeah, so anyway, I rambled. You're gonna have to reel me back in. But anyway, so we started talking and shit, and I'm like, yo, come out. I was going out. We had the URL traffic event. Matter of fact, I just got a notification in my Facebook. So it was like 3 years ago, almost to the date that I saw Nick. So anyway, so we had the URL traffic event out there, and we had a benefit event we were doing for Mexico after, I think it was the hurricanes or it was earthquakes. So we do a lot of charity work. So Nip was like, yo, I'm trying to come to a battle. I'm like, yo, bro, just hit me when you touch down. Like, pull up. We're doing one this weekend. Like, if you pull up, like, dog, that'll be amazing. Like, we in your city. Like, you got carte blanche. You pull up wherever you want to, bro. I got you or whatever. He's like, all right, bet.
Damn.
When I touch down, we gonna win. I'm like, bet. So anyway, so as we're talking, we're walking onto the plane. He got like 6, 7 dudes and shit. You know, I'm assuming they all, you know, probably his 60s and all that, his 50s and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So as we're walking, so as soon as we get on the plane, he's like, all right, Pen, I'm going to holler at you. And he stops. I'm like, where you going? He's like, to my seat. This nigga was in row 1. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, yo, I said, must be nice, my guy. I'm in row 26. He just laughed. He's like, yo, you still gonna get there? I'm like, yeah, no doubt. And I walk all the way to the back of the plane. But the funny thing is, like, most of his team was back there with me. Like, all of them didn't fly first class. They flew in regular class. I'm like with the regular people such as myself. So but when the plane took off, whatever, an hour or two into the flight, this motherfucker just gets back. You know, he comes to the back and just chopping it up, just standing there talking for like a half hour, 45 minutes. And that's the last time I seen him. And it's like he touched down. I'm like, yo, we're gonna get up. I had the event. We ended up missing each other. And that's the last time I seen him. And a few months later, this dude is gone and shit. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, it would have been so dope if I could have booked this. Nick wanted to go to the battles. Nick wanted to support the battles and shit. He just didn't know. Because he was like, yo, most of the time y'all in New York. Because, you know, at that time, most of the big events, you know, big events happen all over the place now. But, you know, traditionally, back in the day, most of the big events was always in the East or in New York. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, I want to come to a battle. I'm like, yo, I got you. And he never was able to make it. Then he, you know what I'm saying? Now he's gone. It's fucking hell.
You have obviously very deep roots. For listeners that don't know, I mean, fucking like your roots in hip hop are very deep. You come from a melting pot of hip hop. You just you know mentioned Nipsey, right? It's fucking people might not even think about that. I didn't know that you had any connection to Nipsey. And you mentioned before, like there's a person who's now famous that you went to school with. I'm not trying to get you to drop their name or anything, but who are some of the people who you've worked with? I mean, you know, the techniques, the boot camp click people, that stuff. That's one thing, but who are some of the people that, you know, have recognized you, like that you had no connection with, or people you've worked with hosting events or have been connected to that, you know, fans of yours or fans of battle rap wouldn't even fucking think of? Like an Ed Sheeran or some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ed is my dude. You know, I'm going to tell you some shit. I'm going to tell you something. That's hilarious that you mentioned Ed Sheeran of all people. That's my man. Ed Sheeran was going to our shows in England back in like 2013 when he was like all young and shit. And listen, check this out. This is no cap. This is 1,000%. Like when Ed comes to the city, my bro Southpaw, who's also a good friend of mine and one of Immortal Technique's main producers, Southpaw is a Pro Tools engineer. He tours, so he does sound for a lot of big artists outside of just, you know, us rapper dudes. Like he was doing like Mary J. Blige, Alicia Keys, you know what I mean? So obviously that he ended up going and linking up with Ed Sheeran. And I was at the Voice with Ed Sheeran. We went to the Voice while he was filming the Voice, chilling with Usher and shit. That shit was so fire. But so Ed Sheeran is like the hugest hip hop. First of all, Ed Sheeran make beats. Ed Sheeran raps.
Yep.
Like Ed Sheeran does everything, and he's actually not bad. You know what I mean?
You can tell he's an all-around musician. You can tell right away just by listening to what he makes.
And how we found out the connection was, like my boy Southpaw, like that was just a professional thing. Like it was, you know, it was just a professional. You know, he met the qualifications. They linked up. It was cool. He started working with him. So as things progressed, they start to, you know, get cool and have more friendly conversations and shit, you know, because Ed is a young dude. So we find out that Ed is such a hip hop head. So he mentions the Immortal Technique thing. He was like, "Yo, my father took me to see Immortal Technique and Poison Pen." And this motherfucker's like, "What? Yo, Technique is my brother." You know what I mean? So that's how it all happened. So when he came to New York, he was like, "Yo, like you know these guys, like on some fan shit of us." Like, so we linked up about 5-6 years ago. I'm taking this motherfucker to dive bars in the Lower East Side, like it's like $3 shots. Like not him. He's not doing coke about. I'm saying other people, not him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm taking this motherfucker. He's like, "Y'all want to go?
Come on, Ed. Let's go to Chinatown."
So we get so we go drinking wild whiskey all over up and down the East Side and shit. He took me one time. We went to my bro Southport hit us up. We went to what's that, 34th Street, Hammerstein Ballroom, Manhattan Center. He did a show in Manhattan Center. He invites us all there, so we all hanging out. And so we go to his fucking dress room, and he's like, "Oh yeah, my friend Taylor's here." I'm like, "All right, cool." We go up in the fucking room. Taylor Swift is in the room.
Dude, no. I'm so sorry. You have to stop right now.
What the fuck?
Literally, as you're talking, we have a group chat that we chat in while we're talking to you guys. As you've been talking,
I'm going to text you a screenshot.
I literally messaged them and said, "I don't know what's going on. Next up, Taylor Swift."
Okay, Taylor Swift, no doubt. I got the photos to prove it. So yeah, so we hanging out, then Taylor Swift is upstairs. So now it's like, oh shit, it's Taylor Swift. And the funny shit is, I'm a hip hop dude, like 85%. Like I don't really listen to a lot of pop shit, like, you know what I mean? So I know who she is, but I'm not like, oh, she's Taylor Swift. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I listen to fucking drill music, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So obviously I know who she is, but I'm not like, wow, it's Taylor Swift. But I'm like, oh shit, I know it's Taylor Swift. So we kicking it. Fucking the World Cup is on. We're fucking watching World Cup, fucking drinking vodka and shit. You know what I mean? I told her she was Team HOMI. She was like, "What's that?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. You crew now. You gang."
Oh my god. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah,
that's fucking awesome.
Maybe she'll put up to a battery. That'd be crazy.
Dead. You know what? She probably would. I bet she would.
Shout to Ed Sheeran, shout to Taylor, man. That's, you know, I don't. That was the only time I ever saw Taylor Swift in my life. Let's be clear. Like, I don't. but it was fun though.
I got a quick little question. Do you think all these famous people coming through and you know what I mean? Like, I see, not that they're famous, but showing love and stuff. Do you think more exposure to battle rap will sooner or later put battle rappers in a position of, say, boxers or UFC fighters, where they make decent money and the events would be fucking certain magnitude? You know what I mean?
That is what we're trying to mold things into. I see that's kind of what the vision is. I won't give too many, you know, details or whatever have you. But right, these events should be treated like huge sporting events. That's what they should be treated like, as opposed to like a concert or something. These should be treated like prize fights.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the element with the prize fights, this ringside. You see all the famous people, and you know it's the place to be. You know, and I try to bring that element because, you know, a lot when the right people are there, it adds to the experience for all people involved, for myself, for the artist performer, because they would never have a chance to even be in the same space as a lot of these people. But now you're in the space with these people, and you're in a position where these people now know you and can be fans of you. You know what I'm saying? Ice-T telling Bonnie Godiva, like, "Yo, you know, I think that you try to get cast with this, and that." You understand what I'm saying? And that's just on the strength of you coming to a battle. You know, but I help open doors to another world for you just on the strength of you, you know, having your talent, being able to rap. And I have no problem doing that, and I like providing that for people as well. You know, it's fun to me too, man. It's fun to me too. I like the enjoyment. I know, and knowing that I helped, that I facilitated that I did something that was probably on somebody's bucket list. Like, yo, I got to perform for this person, and I'm in the tournament for $50,000. You know what I mean? In the midst of a pandemic, when most motherfuckers are on their couch, fucked up.
Yep.
You know. So I take pride in that. I take pride in that.
You're definitely setting a trend with that, right? Because Ice-T is definitely not the last person, right? And then people see that, and maybe, you know what I mean, more people get interested, and it's just gonna spread, right? So it's props to you, man. It's a very big and good thing you're doing.
The East Coast event last week, the East Coast event, we got the highest event of the entire tournament. We had a million unique subscribers. You know what I'm saying? We had more than 1 million.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
congratulations to you and the King of the Dot and everyone doing it. 1 million, that's a big fucking benchmark to hit.
And the funny shit is that was the same weekend as Mook and Pt1, which is a great battle.
Yes. I haven't seen it yet. I fucking want to. I really want to see it, but
apparently Mook went crazy, right?
And apparently, I don't know if I assume this is where you're going with this, Pen. Jay Murda and Showoff did higher numbers.
Facts.
Yeah, man. And that's not shitting on Mook and Tay-Rock or URL or any of that shit, but I mean that right there says something.
No, it's not shitting. It's we stating facts, because I mean, everyone. If you gotta celebrate your victories, that don't mean you're gloating or taking away from anybody else. I fucked with Mook and Tay-Rock too. I worked with URL for years, so this ain't no fuck them. But at the same time, I gotta celebrate that shit grabbing my dick, bro. Like, why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Nobody's even talking about this, and I laugh. I'm like people just look at the story that the narration that people put out there. But if you look at straight up fact, we killed that shit. And that's no discredit to the battle. I'm just talking about numbers. More motherfuckers watch it. Straight up and down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these bloggers that are in pocket, they can act like, you know what I mean, what we doing is not on a par level, or you don't want to cover it due to your relationships with another league, which is bozo shit. Because if you're a journalist, you're supposed to cover the sport, period. You know what I mean? If it's a battle of any significance, you should cover it regardless of who's throwing it.
Yep.
But you know, I see that doesn't get reciprocated a lot, because you know a lot of people are sipping a lot of caffeine and shit. You feel me? So.
Yeah. I get completely what the fuck you're saying. There's not that I shouldn't say that I know, but I have heard about that shit goes on with battle rap media. People play off things for media credentials. They gear, you know, their coverage towards whatever that changes. They have an agenda, right? To get into something. And I've said since day one, right? We're going to be doing all kinds of shit with this show. We've already had doctors on. We've had a guy that owns an MMA gym here in Toronto that got shut down because of COVID. Well, he got shut down, but he chose to after a while. You know, we're going to be going in different avenues and stuff, but as we're hitting and going on our stride, this KOTD Grand Prix is coming in. I've been a huge battle rap fan for a long time, and KOTD is where my stars live, okay? That doesn't mean that I have a problem and with URL or any other fucking thing, right? Grind Time was my first favorite, and KOTD is a lot like Grind Time. So, you know, that's mostly what I'm into, but I'm up for having everyone on, but I'm not going to there's no way I'm able to give the coverage to a URL tournament like I can to this KOTD tournament, because it's not a slight thing, right? It's just that's I know more about KOTD shit, I know more about the history, know more about the battlers in it. But in due time, I definitely want to start having guys on, like Amy and I were talking about franchise, having him on. He's from Toronto. He battled in KOTD. Now he's over in URL for a long time, right? Just kind of, you know, get other feels in, other ideas. But the last thing I want is any KOTD person or URL person or whatever shitting on people or shitting on each other, right? So like I'm completely with you, Pen.
People either just blatantly ignore or act like it's inferior product. Both, like, my thing is this, yo. Support the sport. I've said that regardless of who. When I worked for King of the Dot, I said that. When I worked for URL, I said that. When I worked with Grand Time, I said that. I go wherever the envelope is being pushed, and the sport is thriving. As long as you're doing good business by the MCs and you're giving the people what they want to see, I don't give a fuck who's throwing the battle. You know what I'm saying? I said that shit time and time again, and I'm repping for King of the Dot right now. So this is not even. But end of the day, like I said, I have no problem talking about Mook and Tay-Rock because I support the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't I want to watch Mook versus Tay-Rock? But but it's just that certain agendas get pushed, and it's like, bro, like, you could watch, and I'm not saying you in particular, but just to the fans, like, you watch, King of the Dot trash, URL's the best, or fuck URL, King of the Dot. I'm like, yo, you could watch both, right?
Both,
yeah.
Right.
You can watch King of the Dot, then you can watch a RBE battle right after. You can do that. It's fun. Like, actually, I encourage you. Watch all of the good battles.
You can watch the same battler on both platforms a lot of times if you'd like.
Like, there's no problem with that. But these guys,
exactly right.
Okay, bang for leagues like they really banging for they banging for they block. Like, bro, it's just rap. Like, you can like someone for the rap for another league. I mean, we all have our preferences and shit like that. That's just human nature. You have things that you like, and you know where to get what you like. But to act like someone out here is not in step putting on great product and putting up insane numbers, like, it's just odd how the tournament is getting like a fraction of the coverage when obviously people are watching and are watching it more than other battles. So it's just intriguing to me how the media coverage and things like that don't correlate with what's actually going on. You know what I mean?
Do you think Caffeine fucked up and KOTD and Twitch lucked out when they didn't hire Avo and Twitch and KOTD got the chance to do it months after, whatever?
I mean, just speaking on, I'm not going to speak on personal shit. I spoke on
Not
that.
personal. I'm talking video quality.
No, of course. I was about to make that disclaimer.
Yeah.
Avo is an asset to whoever picks him up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Video.
I don't understand. I mean, I get why Caffeine did what they did, but that was more of that was obviously a business decision and not a decision from actually knowing the culture, knowing what's needed. They were just like, what do we need you for? We got our own team, we got our own cameraman, we have our own editor. That's how they're looking at it. They were looking at it like, wow, you actually, you know what I mean? This is actually a skill that you helped master, and you know the proper, like, you know how to make this shit look like a fucking movie. But they already had their own team in place. So whatever their business was, I'm not privy to any of their direct business, but they ended up not using them. It's just, but the funny shit is, I like how this comes out, the information of that video where he got caught up in that situation.
Yeah.
And I like how certain people have things to say, but it's like, yo, bro, if he stayed doing the videos for URL, y'all wouldn't have shit to say, because everybody wants him to do their videos. So stop capping. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to wave that now because he got caught up in that situation. You know what I mean? And I'm not defending none of that shit. I'm just saying, for the job that gets done, he's the person that's most well suited for that job of bringing us that video quality and everything. So he'd be an asset to anyone just on the strength of that,
Mm-hmm. And when you see the other, there's all kinds of one and done organizations or leagues or whatever. Even in Body, they make fun of the one thing, the guy that has the money or whatever to put on an event, hires all kinds of battle rappers, overpays them.
So many real situations that they parody for the movie is amazing. I'm sorry, not to cut you off. My bad.
No, that's not good. But fuck, maybe get some of your thoughts on that, because I'm sure you can probably to more of them than just the outside fan. But anyway, when you see some of these people who actually have money and get behind it, something like a Total Slaughter or something like that, and they try to reinvent the wheel. Is like, do you see the mistakes coming a mile away? Is there basically at this point one way to do battle rap, or like within a certain realm? And if you start doing shit and fucking with shit too much, it's not gonna come out proper. I mean, kind of like, you know, Total Slaughter is a perfect example of that.
I'll tell you like this: there's not one way to do anything. There's multiple ways to do it, but I will tell you this: there's a reason why throughout, I guess, this modern era of battle rap, let's say about the past 10 to 15 years, right? Give or take. Okay, so there's a reason why there was literally hundreds of different leagues. I mean, a handful of, you know, the main ones, you know, the Grind Time, King of the Dot, URL, RBE. But I mean, but besides that, there've been hundreds of leagues, hundreds of events, hundreds of failed situations, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a reason why, at the end of the day, the go-to guys are always the same handful of people.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Anytime magic is made, it always comes from a select group of people.
Yep.
And you guys are doing a great job, and I'm really impressed because I'm familiar with Versus in Russia. You know what I mean? I'm familiar with a lot of battle stuff that's going on in Russia, and when I crossed over here, I'm happy that you guys are doing it. This shit is insane. I was just a casual fan until the Grand Prix and until we started doing the podcast. We dove into it. You know what I mean? And I'm amazed by the work you've done and all this shit. And talking about total slaughter. That's why I wanted to say this. Joe Button didn't really shine there. Do you think there's any industry rappers that could do well? Because that tends to be my question. So to my question to all the guests we have, because I think I think personally that Banks would have done well in a battle. Yeah, I'm not saying he would have been the GOAT or one of the best, but I think he would have done very well. What do you think?
Anybody,
yeah, from the mainstream. I mean, you know what I mean? Do you think anybody could stand a chance?
Anyone that decides to take this seriously and not come in with a lot of these industry guys come in with some sort of superiority complex. For whatever reason, they feel like they're in a better position or they can dictate things because they have popular records out. This is two totally different arenas. Like you're trying to be accepted over here. We're not trying to be accepted over there. But these guys come in with a holier than thou attitude and don't adhere to our codes. And a lot of people, they don't even have their ego overpowers the truth. So they think because they make some records that people like or whatever. I can do this. You know what I mean? It's whatever. They don't practice. They don't spar with nobody. And 90% of the time they look fucking stupid. Now. Mm-hmm.
So you think it's because of not taking it seriously? That's why it would be a fail because the ego gets in the way.
It's people thinking that this is something that you can just do, you know, just haphazardly. You understand what I'm saying? This is like fighting, bro. You gotta spar. You gotta jump in the ring with motherfuckers. You gotta practice. You gotta be incisive. You gotta be rhyming all day. You got to call all your nicest motherfuckers out that you know in your circle, and you guys got to fight it out. You know what I'm saying? And then you weed out the bullshit, and you got to have motherfuckers come at you and have them say the most like okay, when Mike Tyson and them spar, they pick the best fighters to spar with, so you can learn to get better. These people don't do that. You understand what I'm saying? And to go back to the other question, like I said, there's a reason, like every major event, the same people are involved. I was involved with Total Slaughter too. I was a consultant. They was hitting me up, you know what I mean? I was watching episodes, giving them advice on things, whatever have you. I was a consultant. And I was a judge for the battle. And Joe Button started crying on the radio and had me in direct taking off judging his battle. You know what I mean?
What, sorry?
And he had in Total Slaughter.
Yeah, he had
you taken off his battle.
I was a judge. The Rec was a judge.
Yeah.
Kid Capri was a judge. I can't remember who else.
Yeah. And you said he had you guys taking what off his battle?
He had us taking off of judging his battle.
Oh, yeah, you taking off. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, why? Because you guys know what the fuck you're talking about?
Apparently.
He wanted fans. He probably wanted fans, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No shit.
Well, it didn't work because he sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
But that's what happens with ego. Like, people come in and try to and you make like it was a total slaughter. That's a freaking Shady Records event. You are an artist on Shady Records, and you still ain't come out looking good. Like that tells you about maybe you should have checked your ego at the door and maybe, you know what I mean, ran through the proper channels and maybe could have looked a little bit better. But Total Slaughter was an overly ambitious idea. I wasn't mad at it because they were tapped in with some real people on the scene. It wasn't a culture vulture standpoint. You know what I mean? M's not a culture vulture. M came from the battle scene. You know what I mean? M fought his way through the ranks from 88 hip hop to Scribble Jam. So, you know what I mean? Like, they're definitely part of. They might not be as ingrained in the culture every day as far as what it evolved into, but they're from the culture. So it wasn't a culture vulture shit. But it just didn't go. This battle rap shit, bro. It takes a certain skill set. It takes a different level of patience, a different level of negotiation, a different level of just dealing with a whole bunch of different personalities that are mostly from street backgrounds. Like, there's a lot of things in place that people don't look at. They just look at, I could just throw a battle in, and I could put this guy versus this guy, and it's automatically gonna be the best thing ever. Like, nah, bro. There's so many intangibles that go into this shit. You know what I mean? That people don't realize, and that's why people like the Rat get called when they end over their head. People like myself, people like Lush One. You know what I'm saying? There's a handful of people that always get called because we know what it takes to make magic happen with little to no resources. So imagine if we had actual resources. You know what I mean?
Mm. And I'm glad that you mentioned the captains, and we talked a little history of battle rap. But sitting here today with Kirill, going over some stuff, as I mentioned in the intro, you're
excuse me.
If somebody they're introduced to you through the captain of the East. That's the first time they heard of Poison Pen. Obviously, they're new to battle rap. Maybe they're 11 years old. We can't fault them for that, right? So, but Kirill, he's like. I said to him, I was like, what don't you get about who this guy is? Like, so I typed your name on YouTube. Comes up, you, Technique, Styles P, and I think there was someone else in the song.
It was Vinny Paz's thing.
Vinny Paz. And Kirill looks at me and he goes, yo, this is the fucking Centipede guy I've been fucking telling you about. So,
bro,
Diabolic record, right? I said the
yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorite records ever, bro.
Kirill has known who you are for fucking years, and not even realized until seeing you in this tournament.
Until I actually heard your voice on the song, you know what I mean? I've seen you doing the captain thing, right? But I didn't recognize you until I heard your voice on the song. I was like, holy shit, this is the you know what I mean? Because that Soldier's Logic track is like one of my favorite tracks ever. Like the whole Liar and the Thief project was a fucking amazing to me. You know what I mean? And I was wondering who was doing that hook, and now I'm talking to the fucking guy. So that's pretty amazing.
Listen, I put Diabolic on after I met him at a fucking battle.
What?
I was doing a battle in the year 2000 when I was still in school, but I was working for this company, and Diabolic walked in asking for a battle. I had no idea who this fucking dude was. Didn't know him from a hole in the wall. But the way he spoke to me, I kind of just believed him. And, I'm not a politic dude. I'm like, yo, if I got a slot, I got you. And I put him in a battle, and that was, the rest was literally history. You know what I'm saying?
Was he good at battling? I've never seen Diabolic battle.
Diabolic got some bodies. Diabolic beat motherfuckers like Rhyme Fest. Diabolic's battle with Immortal Technique. Diabolic was fucking fire. And
There's
that was
no
in a
doubt that he
freestyle
can put
movie.
words together fucking nicely. I'm a fan of Diabolic, that's for sure. And then if you don't mind me asking, what happened with the whole Diabolic Immortal Technique thing? Because that was like a heartbreaking for me. And I'm still wondering what the fuck is going on. Like, obviously it's over, and then Talib Kweli got involved somehow. Is that Diabolic done with that movement?
Man, honestly, man, like to be honest, I really don't like how that situation went down. I'm really not happy with how Diabolic nor Talib Kweli conducted himself. And this is coming from someone who's, considered both of them friends for well more than a decade. I know Kweli's older than me, but I know Kweli since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Him and my bro PH was on the same fucking baseball team and shit. Like I know, you know what I mean? I know Kweli since like a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So these are both people that I've known for decades, man. And when that shit went left, I kind of tuned out because I was upset at both of them just going public and I felt like it was disrespecting me because they know my body, they know how I give it up, they know how I get down. And if you respect me, if I tell you to shut the fuck up and we handle it how we handle it, off of this false social media bullshit, I as somebody that would consider me a brother, if I say, yo, shut the fuck up, and I don't know tough guy shit, just on some, yo, you know what I mean? I would respect that because I'm going to make sure that we handle the situation. So I wasn't too happy with how neither of them handled the situation, so I kind of stepped back because if I didn't, I would have been somewhere else with it. So, you know what I mean? That whole situation sucks. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying. It was heartbreaking for me, bro. And I was wondering, are you still in touch with Diabolic? What's going on with him now?
Diabolic, he's still making music and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing what he do. Like, like, if you notice, all of those guys that none of them really speak ill about me. You know what I mean? But I don't hate Diabolic. I can never hate Diabolic. You know what I'm saying? I just can't. I don't really see eye to eye with him right now. And I would never speak ill on him. I love him. Like I love that dude, bro. Like I can even tell you the personal, shit that we endured. But
the only reason I'm asking you this is just straight as a fan, honestly, because I'm telling you, like, Liar and a Thief, Rock My World. I've been listening to that shit back to back lots of times, right? And since I got you here, I figured I might as well get some personal information out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's all good. The funny shit is, to go back on the other question, like, most people don't put the correlation between the underground, the independent hip, the indie rap music as far as the music and battle rap. Like, most people don't even realize, like, not most people, how many people don't even realize I fucking rap, bro? It's crazy. Like, they see me hosting a battle, and I'm like, how do you think I get to this? Because I rhyme, and I'm very, very good at what I do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that watch these battles don't even realize that I make music, and I've had a healthy career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got records with a lot of your favorites. You know what I mean? Fucking Doom and like I've been doing this shit for a very long time. You feel me? That's how I earned. That's how I earned my stripes, and that's how I'm able to get this person to pull up and that person to pull up. But they respect what I do on the other side too. It all works in conjunction with each other. You know what I mean? But a lot of people don't even realize. Oh shit, King. Yo, your name is Poison Pen. Like, duh, motherfucker. Like I thought it was obvious. But a lot of people don't make the correlation that I'm the guy that's done this and has, albums and stuff like that. Because the thing with me, I'm really when I'm doing these events, it's not about pushing myself as a rapper. Even though I'm nice, I do this. But like when I'm doing these events, it's not about it's not about pushing my product. It's about me getting these guys out here and setting them up and doing a successful event. So it's not like,
and that might be why that might be why it works so well.
Yeah, if you know. Like, dude, I've literally been at bars because I'm an underground rapper. So like all the records that people know me from, we have no videos for. Like, you got to go to the shows. You know what I mean? and I'll be at I remember I was at a bar in Texas, yo. I was in a bar. It was South by Southwest. I'm with my bro Apathy and a bunch of other motherfuckers. We had a bar, like we were doing this event with like Purple City. Like that's how I'm eating this. We was out there with Purple City and shit. And I'm at a fucking bar ordering a drink, and this girl literally just stopped at the steps and was like, hold on. I'm like, what the? I'm looking at shit like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? Like, I wasn't used to it because I'm like, why is she tripping? And she's like, you're on MF Doom's record. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, I know your voice anywhere. And then she starts like spitting the verse and shit, and I'm like, yeah, no doubt. You want a fucking drink? Like,
God damn. So wait, I mean, you do all this stuff, but you do all this stuff, right? And you're talking about people don't know all the things you do, even just in battle rap or in industry stuff. What about stuff outside of that? I mean, talk about Rebel Army runs. What's your involvement in that?
Oh, see, can I hug you?
You can hug me.
Because the thing is this, like, you can't just do one thing. We do everything. And one thing about us, the Rebel Arms, that's, Immortal Technique, myself, Chino XL, Circle, a bunch of us, my man Body About It, whatever. Yeah, that's the thing we've been working under that umbrella since about maybe 2008, 2009. And we've been doing charitable events since day one. And this particular, the Rebel Arm runs, the pandemic, everyone, in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. And in the beginning, New York was the center of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And everything was shut down. Like, to be a New Yorker and I put a picture on my IG, like from like March or whatever, like when the quarantine started.
Mm-hmm.
And I was literally on the Manhattan Bridge by myself, like,
yep,
like alone with no one around me, like that was in the daytime. It was insane.
Yep.
It was like a zombie movie and shit. But anyway, so a lot of people didn't have access to a lot of resources. A lot of people just want to make money, myself included. I'm a touring artist. I do events for a living. This is what I do. Pandemic sat me down, so I'm in a precarious situation as well. But at the same time, I'm still in a position where I can help more than others. So why not? I still got my roof over my head. I still have the ability to do certain things. So it's like, I'm even if I'm in a situation that I'm not comfortable with, I know there's people in the worst situation, and I know So we what we did was there was a lot of people that didn't have access to food. A lot of people weren't getting resources, a lot of certain things like even feminine hygiene products for the ladies and things of that nature, formula for the babies and shit like that. So we made a GoFundMe and we raised a lot of money. I don't have the exact figures, but I can
36 grand, man.
Right, because it was supposed to be 24, and it just kept going. So yeah, we made 36 grand. And we literally take the bread like 100%. Like, it's not like these other charity organizations that when you press pound this on your phone and they say it'll take $5 and donate it to whatever charity, and they literally keep $4.32 of that $5 and then give whoever the other 68 cents. It's fucking horrible. You know what I mean? We actually take all of the proceeds. And we literally go to, we're in New York City, so we have relationships with the wholesalers. So the people that provide the bodegas and the grocery stores and things of that nature. So we go to to the Jethros and spots like that. And we just go and we go to certain neighborhoods. We find out what people need in those neighborhoods. We've been doing it in a lot of projects in New York. We were in Albany projects in Crown Heights. We were in Dykeman.
Mm-hmm.
Projects uptown Manhattan, Grant projects uptown Manhattan. So we go from spot to spot. We find out what the people need, and we literally just go spend that money that people send us from the GoFundMe, and we package everything, and we go to the hood. We set up the date and time, and we literally just hit whoever needs, and that's it. We've been doing it for months, man, and we're gonna continue to do it. We're making a few adjustments.
Well, wait. You're about to register it as a legit nonprofit, right? So what's going to change?
Oh yeah,
once
like I said, we had to make adjustments. Like that was one of them, because we were just raising money and GoFundMe, just doing it ourselves. But we had to do everything properly under the nonprofit. So that's what we're transitioning. So it's all 1,000% legit as far as everything. So that's what we're doing now. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. I literally, like myself, my brother Slim, my brother Immortal Technique. Yeah, we do it all ourselves. Like we're not hiring people. Like, it's not a bunch of interns. You feel me? Like we walking up and down the aisles. You know what I mean? Getting everything, going back to the spot, packaging everything up, and getting it to the people ourselves. It's us. It's no one else but us.
So wait, I believe I saw something about San Fernando, Philly. Like, are y'all branching out? Are you gonna try to keep it in New York? What?
No. We have branches. Like Chino XL is taking care of them in Los Angeles. I'm just talking about what we were doing personally. But yeah, we're all over. We're in California. We're in New York City. So I was talking about the personal things I've been doing with New York City. So we have New York City. We have Los Angeles. I believe we're going to be in Philadelphia as well. New York and Los Angeles are the two hubs.
Right on. So how would you like to expand it once you have everything done legally and you're nonprofit? Like, what would you like to do that you're not doing now?
Probably get some more people. Get some more people, and see if there's things that we could do beyond just giving them things. Maybe we could have certain trainings and things of that nature, but it's a step-by-step process. It's something that we just literally took upon ourselves to do because we saw people need stuff. So we're literally learning as we go along, to be honest.
Speaking of learning, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, bro. We're good.
All right. Well, people really need to get a fresh piece of paper, maybe a whole fresh fucking pad of paper for this history lesson. Because you're probably the best guy I could ask about this. The history of Team HOMI. Can you explain?
Building downtown.